iconic property could get demolished and then that land subdivided.
Whispers echo through empty hallways. Chandeliers hang precariously, and grand staircases lead to nowhere but shadows. Behind Hollywood's glittering facade lies a darker, forgotten side. Lavish mansions, once bustling with life, now left to decay in eerie silence. These aren't just empty homes. They're time capsules of broken dreams, scandalous histories, and secrets, too sinister to stay buried. What drives the rich and famous to abandon these multi-million-dollar estates? Is it just financial ruin, or is there something more haunting lingering within these walls? Take the infamous Los Feliz murder mansion, for example. Frozen in time since a gruesome 1959 tragedy, the house still holds the original furniture, dusty holiday decorations, and even untouched presents. It's as if the family simply vanished, leaving a chilling aura that no amount of renovation can erase. Rumors swirl about ghostly sightings, unexplained noises, and an oppressive darkness that pushes curious visitors to flee before uncovering too much. Not all abandoned mansions are shrouded in supernatural lore. Some tell tales of Hollywood dreams turned into nightmares. The Beverly Hills estate, known as the House on the Hill, was once a symbol of opulence until its owner fell victim to the dark side of fame. Stories of wild parties, betrayals, and eventual isolation seep into the very walls, creating an atmosphere heavy with regret and faded glamour. What ties these haunting homes together isn't just their architectural grandeur or celebrity connections, it's the lingering sense of something left behind, a whisper of lives interrupted, secrets untold, and echoes that refuse to fade. Whether it's the weight of personal tragedy, financial collapse, or something more supernatural, Hollywood's abandoned mansions remind us that even the brightest stars cast the darkest shadows. Now, in this video, I'm going to take you to the 10 most deadly and most haunting abandoned mansions in the United States. This is not for the faint-hearted. Be bold as we visit these places together. Number 1. Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. Welcome to Neverland Ranch, Michael Jackson's sprawling 2,700-acre estate, once the epitome of fantasy and grandeur. But why does this once enchanted paradise remain abandoned, even after its price was slashed from a staggering $100 million to $31 million? What secrets linger within its gates that no buyer dares to embrace? Imagine strolling through deserted amusement park rides that haven't spun in years, a rusting Ferris wheel creaking softly in the breeze. The once vibrant train station now sits lifeless, its tracks covered in overgrown weeds, as if time itself decided to stop there. Even the 50-seat movie theater, once echoing with the sounds of joy and cinematic magic, now holds only dust and shadows. It's not just a property, it's a frozen moment in time, a relic of a world where Peter Pan's spirit tried to live forever. But what truly keeps Neverland unsold? Could it be the staggering $50,000 monthly maintenance costs that bleed potential buyers dry? Or is it the heavy legacy woven into its soil? A tapestry of fame, controversy, and whispers of sorrow. Michael Jackson designed Neverland as a personal utopia, a refuge from the pressures of stardom, but it also became the center of scandals that left an indelible mark on its history. Would you buy a place haunted not by ghosts, but by the weight of its past? Even with its enchanting landscapes and fairy tale charm, the ranch feels like a beautiful, forgotten storybook gathering dust. Potential buyers seem hesitant, not just because of the financial burden, but perhaps because you can't put a price on the intangible. The memories, the controversies, the lingering energy of a life lived larger than reality. Nature is slowly reclaiming Neverland, vines creeping over forgotten pathways, wildlife roaming freely where children once played. It's a bittersweet transformation, as if the land itself is trying to heal, to forget. But can it ever truly forget? So, what does Neverland really represent? Is it a testament to the fleeting nature of fame, a monument to lost innocence, or simply an extravagant estate too complex to sell? One thing is certain. Neverland Ranch isn't just an abandoned mansion, it's a silent witness to the rise and fall of a legend, a place where dreams once lived and now quietly fade into the California hills. Would you dare to unlock its gates and step into the echoes of a story that refuses to be forgotten? Number 2. Mike Tyson's Ohio Mansion. What happens when the roar of the crowd fades and the spotlight dims? For Mike Tyson, the answer might lie within the eerie, crumbling walls of his abandoned Ohio mansion. Once a symbol of his unmatched success and extravagant lifestyle, this 25,000 square foot estate now sits in haunting silence. But why does a mansion dripping with luxury, complete with gold-plated bathroom fixtures, an enormous indoor pool, and even tiger cages, remain unsold despite its price plummeting from $7.5 million to just $1.3 million? Picture this: walking through vast, empty hallways that once echoed with laughter and the energy of wild parties. The tennis court, once the site of fierce matches, now lies buried under a blanket of weeds, nature slowly reclaiming its victory. The massive indoor pool, once crystal clear and inviting, is now murky green, a stagnant reminder of faded glory. Can opulence ever truly shine when no one is there to witness it? Is it the hefty price tag that keeps buyers at bay, or is there something more? An invisible weight, a lingering aura of Tyson's tumultuous past? This mansion isn't just a structure of bricks and gold, it's a monument to a life lived on the edge, filled with triumphs and downfalls. Would you feel comfortable living in a place that tells stories of both glory and despair with every creaking floorboard? Mike Tyson's mansion stands as a stark reminder. No matter how high you rise, the echoes of the past can still fill the empty spaces. Would you dare to walk its halls and uncover the silent tales hidden within? Number 3. 50 Cent's Connecticut Palace. What does it feel like to own a palace so massive it has its own nightclub, helicopter pad, and enough bathrooms to last you a month without ever repeating one? Just ask 50 Cent. Or better yet, take a look at his abandoned Connecticut mansion. This colossal 50,000 square foot estate, boasting 21 bedrooms and 25 bathrooms, was once a symbol of rap royalty's success. But here's the twist. Despite its jaw-dropping features, it remains unsold, even after slashing the price from $4.1 million to a mere $2.9 million. Why can't such grandeur find a new owner? Imagine walking through endless hallways that feel more like an echo chamber than a cozy home. The private nightclub, once pulsing with bass and flashing lights, now sits in eerie silence, its dance floor collecting dust instead of memories. The helicopter pad, designed for swift getaways, has been grounded for years, an extravagant relic of a lifestyle few can sustain. Could it be the eye-watering heating costs that scare buyers away? After all, keeping a 50,000 square foot mansion warm in the Connecticut winters isn't cheap, but maybe there's more to it. Is it the impracticality of maintaining such opulence, or does the mansion carry the invisible weight of dreams that outgrew their walls? 50 Cent's Connecticut Palace stands as a towering testament to the fleeting nature of fame and fortune. It begs the question, is bigger always better? Or does the true cost of luxury reveal itself when the lights go out, the music stops, and all that's left is the echo of what once was? Would you dare to live in a house that feels more like a monument than a home? Number 4. Nicolas Cage's Haunted House. What drives someone to buy a house haunted by whispers of the past, where history isn't just etched into the walls, it lingers in the shadows? Enter Nicolas Cage and his notorious New Orleans mansion, built in 1832, a home drenched in eerie lore and supernatural tales. But why did Cage, drawn by its historical charm, abandon it? And why has no one dared to claim it since? Imagine standing at the doorstep of a house where every creak could be more than just old wood settling. The mansion, once a symbol of New Orleans' grandeur, has a reputation that chills even the bravest. Known as the LaLaurie Mansion, it holds dark secrets tied to Madame Delphine LaLaurie, infamous for her horrific acts in the 1800s. Stories of tortured souls, unexplained cold spots, and shadowy figures have made it more than just unsellable. It's a place people fear to even enter. What did Cage experience within those walls? He claimed he was fascinated by its dark history, but the mansion's malevolent energy seemed to have a grip even Hollywood's eccentric star couldn't shake. Paranormal events, strange occurrences, and an overwhelming sense of dread reportedly plagued the estate, deterring buyers even after Cage lost it to foreclosure. Could you live in a house where history breathes down your neck, where the past refuses to be buried? The LaLaurie mansion isn't just haunted by ghosts, it's haunted by its own story. Would you dare to step inside, knowing that sometimes the scariest things aren't what you see, but what you feel? Number 5. Jackie Collins' Beverly Hills Dream Home. Welcome to Jackie Collins' Beverly Hills Dream Home, a sprawling 20,000 square foot mansion nestled in the heart of luxury and celebrity. With art galleries that once showcased priceless collections, a 100-seat theater designed for dazzling private screenings, and an extensive library filled with tales as bold as the woman herself, this home was more than just real estate. It was a reflection of Collins' larger-than-life persona. So, why does it sit empty, a forgotten jewel amidst the glitz of Los Angeles? Imagine walking through vast halls where the echoes of high society parties still seem to linger, only to be met by silence and the faint scent of fading opulence. The Grand Theater, once alive with applause and cinematic magic, now collects dust, its plush seats untouched for years. The library, filled with stories of passion, power, and intrigue, remains frozen in time, as if waiting for someone to turn the next page. How can a place so vibrant with life become so hollow? Is it just the sky-high upkeep costs that keep buyers away, or is there something more? Could it be that the very walls are steeped in the aura of a life too grand to be replaced? Maintaining such luxury comes with a price, but perhaps it's the intangible cost, the weight of legacy and history that makes potential owners hesitate. Would you feel at home in a place designed around someone else's dreams, where every corner whispers of a life lived to the fullest? Jackie Collins' mansion stands as a monument to Hollywood's fleeting glamour, a reminder that even the most dazzling stars eventually fade. Would you dare to step into a home where the past is more alive than the present? Number 6. Whitney Houston's New Jersey estate. Whitney Houston's New Jersey estate, a fairy tale-like mansion sprawling across acres of lush greenery, stands as a haunting testament to both her incredible talent and the fleeting nature of fame. Complete with a personal recording studio, an indoor pool that once shimmered with life, and an 80s arcade room brimming with nostalgia, you'd think this home would be a treasure trove for any music lover. So why has it seen countless price drops without finding a buyer? Imagine walking through the grand halls, where Whitney's iconic voice once resonated, her laughter perhaps still faintly lingering in the walls. The recording studio, once the birthplace of musical magic, now gathers dust, its silence almost deafening. The indoor pool, once a place of relaxation and joy, sits eerily still, its once crystal waters dulled by time. And the arcade room, faded neon lights and forgotten tokens serve as relics of a past era, where life was vibrant and unstoppable. Is it just the sky-high repair and maintenance costs that scare buyers away? Or is there something more intangible, a weight of history too heavy to carry? Owning such a property isn't just about square footage and amenities, it's about inheriting a legacy filled with triumphs and tragedies. Could you live in a home where every corner whispers tales of stardom, struggle, and lost dreams? Whitney Houston's estate isn't just an abandoned mansion, it's a silent witness to a life that captivated millions. It stands as both a shrine to unparalleled talent and a stark reminder that even the brightest stars eventually dim. Would you dare to walk its halls, feeling the echoes of a voice that once soared above all others? Number 7. Britney Spears' Louisiana Mansion. Britney Spears' childhood home in Louisiana, once a symbol of youthful dreams and rising stardom, now stands abandoned. A haunting reminder of how quickly the spotlight can shift. Designed like a castle, complete with grand towers and ornate details, it was a place where a young girl with big dreams first imagined a future filled with music, fame, and adoration. But today, its overgrown gardens and non-functioning fountain tell a different story. Why has this once enchanted home been left to decay? Imagine walking up a path where flowers once bloomed, now overtaken by wild vines and weeds. The fountain that once sparkled in the sunlight now sits dry, cracked, and forgotten. A silent testament to a time when everything felt magical. Inside, dusty rooms echo with the faint memories of childhood laughter, and melodies sung before sold-out arenas were even a dream. Can a place once filled with hope ever feel truly empty? Is it simply the impracticality of maintaining such a grand property in a small town, or does the household echo a life both blessed and burdened by fame? Could it be that This mansion, despite its castle-like facade, represents the fragility of dreams once they collide with reality. Owning such a place isn't just about bricks and mortar, it's about carrying the weight of what once was. Britney Spears' Louisiana mansion isn't just an abandoned structure. It's a fragile monument to the fleeting nature of stardom and the complexities hidden behind the curtain of celebrity life. Would you dare to step inside, knowing that behind its fairy tale exterior lies the haunting reminder that even the brightest stars can fade, leaving only echoes in the halls where dreams were first born? Number 8. Mel Gibson's Costa Rica Beach Estate. Welcome to Mel Gibson's sprawling Costa Rica Beach Estate, a tropical haven that sounds like a dream but has turned into one of Hollywood's most haunting abandoned mansions. Picture this: 7 luxurious houses, private beaches with crystal clear waters, and even a monkey sanctuary. It sounds like the ultimate escape, right? So why does this breathtaking property remain unsold, left to be reclaimed by nature's persistent grip? Imagine waking up to the sound of waves gently crashing against the shore, the sun casting golden hues over your private stretch of beach. Yet, beyond the postcard-perfect scenery, reality kicks in. The vastness of the estate feels overwhelming, its once vibrant gardens slowly swallowed by jungle vines, and the charming monkey sanctuary eerily quiet. Could it be that even paradise comes with its own kind of isolation? Is it just the hefty price tag and the logistical nightmare of maintaining such an expansive property in a remote location that keeps buyers away? Or is there something more, a realization that even the most luxurious spaces can feel empty without the right energy to fill them? Managing 7 houses, private beaches, and a wildlife sanctuary isn't just glamorous. It's an endless responsibility. Would you be able to enjoy the view, knowing the work it takes to keep it pristine? Mel Gibson's Costa Rica estate isn't just an abandoned mansion, it's a lesson wrapped in paradise. It reminds us that even the most idyllic places can become burdens when grandeur outweighs practicality. Would you dare to own a slice of paradise if it meant facing the loneliness and challenges hidden behind the palm trees and ocean breeze? Number 9. David Letterman's Montana Ranch. Welcome to David Letterman's sprawling 108-acre Montana Ranch, a rustic retreat nestled among breathtaking landscapes, complete with cozy guest cabins, a serene private lake, and even a giant treehouse that looks like it leaped straight out of a childhood dream. It sounds like the perfect escape, right? So why has this picturesque paradise remained unsold, left to stand silent amid the vast Montana wilderness? Imagine waking up to the crisp mountain air, with nothing but the sounds of nature to greet you. The private lake shimmers under the morning sun, and the treehouse offers panoramic views of untouched beauty. Yet, beyond the postcard-perfect scenery lies a harsh reality. The remoteness that promises tranquility also means hours from the nearest town, with nature creeping ever closer, reclaiming what was once meticulously maintained. Would you feel peaceful or profoundly alone? Is it the extensive upkeep required to preserve this rustic luxury that deters potential buyers? Or is it the daunting idea of managing an estate so vast it feels like its own small country? After all, keeping guest cabins pristine, maintaining a private lake, and ensuring a treehouse doesn't become a haven for wildlife rather than humans isn't exactly a weekend project. Could you handle the quiet when it stretches from serene to deafening? David Letterman's Montana Ranch isn't just an abandoned property, it's a reflection of how even the most idyllic retreats can lose their charm when the allure of escape meets the reality of isolation. Would you dare to own a slice of wilderness paradise if it meant facing not just nature's beauty, but also its relentless, untamed force? Number 10. Madonna's Hidden Hills Wonder. What happens when pop royalty leaves behind a palace fit for a queen, but no one steps up to claim the throne? Welcome to Madonna's Hidden Hills Wonder, a mansion so extravagant it screams luxury at every corner, yet it sits eerily vacant. Imagine a home boasting a 10,000-bottle wine cellar, a sprawling estate dripping with opulence, and a custom-designed pool shaped like her iconic M logo. With features like that, you'd think it would be snapped up instantly. Why has this pop masterpiece become one of Hollywood's most haunting abandoned mansions? Picture walking through grand halls where echoes of chart-topping hits might still linger, passing by walls that have likely witnessed both glittering parties and moments of quiet reflection. The wine cellar, once a symbol of indulgence, now holds dusty bottles aging without purpose. The dazzling M-shaped pool, once a bold tribute to her legacy, stands still and forgotten, its water reflecting nothing but empty skies. Can luxury lose its luster when it's left without an audience? Is it the overwhelming upkeep costs that scare off potential buyers? Or is it the mansion's niche design, so distinctly Madonna, that makes it hard for others to imagine as their own? Owning such a space isn't just about buying property. It's like stepping into the shadow of an icon. Could you live in a place so infused with someone else's personality, where every detail whispers her name? Madonna's Hidden Hills estate isn't just an abandoned mansion, it's a silent stage where the spotlight has faded. It reminds us that even the most dazzling homes can feel hollow when stripped of the energy that once filled them. Would you dare to call it home, knowing you're walking through the remnants of a pop legend's past? What do these grand, empty mansions really tell us? They're more than just crumbling walls and dusty hallways. They're silent echoes of lives that once burned brightly under the spotlight. These abandoned celebrity homes, from sprawling estates to luxurious hideaways, are haunting reminders that fame and fortune are as fleeting as the glamour they create. How can properties once filled with laughter, music, and opulence now sit in eerie silence, forgotten and forsaken? Imagine walking through these vacant halls. Can you feel the lingering energy of star-studded parties, whispered conversations, and dreams woven into the very fabric of these homes? High maintenance costs and impractical designs may have driven away potential buyers, but perhaps it's something deeper. Is it the ghost of a lifestyle that no longer fits, or the realization that even the most lavish mansions can't shield their owners from life's inevitable changes? Why do we find these places so fascinating? Maybe it's because they reveal a truth we rarely see in glossy magazines or red carpet photos, that even the biggest stars face struggles, both personal and financial. A house, no matter how grand, can become a burden, a symbol of past glories, or a monument to lost dreams. Would you want to live in a place where the shadows of the past feel almost tangible? These mansions stand as cautionary tales and captivating curiosities, reminding us that behind the glitter of Hollywood lies a world where the lights eventually dim. So, the next time you see a celebrity's sprawling estate, ask yourself, is it truly a dream home, or just another chapter waiting to be closed? Because in the end, it's not the walls that make a home, it's the life within them. And when that life moves on, even the grandest mansion can become just another ghost story.